we went past, and Devin Royal's team, or I believe it was, there was another individual, and he was highlighted from week 2 who had a great outing, and it kept going and going.
Yeah.
You know, he had 2 or 3 teams that had 4 or 5 wins apiece, and it really came down to the wire and compete. Is that something you always talk about? And as they're out at center court right now, I also want to let you know that this is an invite-only event here where it is available to players and coaches from around the area, but you have to be invited to this event. So some individuals, like Devin Royal, unable to end up making it in at this time, but you know, very excited to be around and see what we have to play here.
Yeah, so it is invite only, and it's meant to be competitive. It's an exhibition event, but it's called the Proving Grounds for a reason, and that's, you know, to prove something, because there are a lot of college coaches and scouts, whether they're in attendance or checking us on the live stream, excited to take a look at this 2023 class. You have a handful of these guys, actually a good percentage of these guys, that started to make an impact on their varsity squads their sophomore season. Well, now they're going to be in that upperclassman role. They're ready to take that next step. And this is going to be the next class that we're really going to keep an eye on to see who's some talent that's going to, you know, start blossoming out of this 2023 class.
And so for today, what you can expect is an Elam ending to each one of these games. So that means they're going to play to 15 points. Though there are some caveats, and I'll go over those in just a moment. They'll play to 15. First team to 15 on the floor wins, but they must hit a free throw to end the game. Thereafter, if they hit the free throw, the game is over. The losers will sit for 2 games. The winners will stay on. We will start off today with teams 1 and 2. The caveats, though, let me tell you, 3 defensive stops in a row results in 1 point, and then additional stops thereafter with no break in between will also result in an additional point. We've seen 8 defensive stops in a row. We've seen teams win purely off of their defensive stops and then a free throw after they get to 15. If that free throw is not made after they get to the 15-point mark, they go back to where they previously scored prior to the 15-point mark. Example, 14 points, they go to 16, you know, if they don't make the free throw. And we'll go over some of these things as we go. Additionally, for each assisted bucket, a point will be added at the scorer's table for that team. So we do have Team 1 and Team 2 on the floor and ready to go. This is going to be a good one, Greg. We have a lot to look forward to. Derrick Forrest out there with, it seems, Preston Steele from Afrocentric, and they'll be tipping off at center court. And it's Team 1 winning the tip here. Ball swings out to the perimeter.
Oh, coming our way.
Over the head of Caleb Schaefer from Bishop Reedy, the 6'5" power forward. Now into the hands of B.D. Lori. Good ball movement. 3 attempts, no good. Great rebound from Preston Steele, and he can't find his man before the ball's kicked and out of bounds.
Yeah, nice jump shot attempt from Elias Lewis, didn't go in. But the guy's he's a player that, rising junior for Olentangy Orange, that has the ability to score. He likes to take shots. So keep an eye on him today. He's a playmaker.
Nehemiah Taylor taking the ball up from out top. Pass almost stolen. Great effort from Luke Ruth. Taylor takes the 3, won't go. Hedgepeth makes an effort to get inside and brings the ball back out. Great movement from Hedgepeth here. Jason in body. Gives it up to Caleb Schaefer, whose 3's short.
Nice hustle there, Luke Ruth getting the offensive rebound from Bishop Reedy.
Hedgepeth loses the bucket. He loses the ball to B.D. Lori.
Oh, great block. Caleb Schaefer from Bishop Reedy coming in to save the play on the defensive end.
Lori was going to put that right through the cylinder, and yes.
Yeah, actually, Lori with the nice dump off to Elias Lewis.
Taylor's inside. He swallowed up.
Nice defense by Team 1. Good double team there.
Lorai looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to his teammate, Beatty.
Oh, Hedgepath with the steal, pushing up. Good defense there by Elias Lewis. That might have been a situation where Hedgepath might have made one too many passes, could have just taken it himself. But good job from Lewis to stop the 2-on-1.
That can be the dilemma at times. Sometimes you'll have guys playing selfish ball, not having played with each other, but then you'll have them being too overzealous to be in that team mindset, and that can make for a costly mistake.
Well, Hedgepath he's a really good pass-first point guard. He's got really good vision. So normally he makes really good plays from that end, and we'll see that today. Then here's a big kid that's out of Rossford up in the Toledo area, Derrick Forrest.
He's 6'9", Greg. That's
yeah,
unreal.
He stands out here. It's the first time we've gotten to see him. 270 hoops, mostly Central High School is represented, but, we do get some guys from different parts of the state. He's one of them. Really tall, good size here. He can shoot well. I guess he's battled some injuries, and he's finally healthy now. There's Hedgepath taking a shot.
Hedgepath for three. Rims on out.
Yep.
Rebound goes to Lorai. Lorai with his own three, and that'll be short. A lot of times these players are getting in their rhythm to start. So when it's team one, team two, okay, guys, time to go line up. Let's tip it off. Then it generally takes them a little time. Another three-point shot. This time it's a swish from Caleb Schaefer of Bishop Reedy, the 6'5" power forward.
Yeah, just as you're saying, it takes a little bit of time to warm up. Caleb Schaefer, though, looks pretty warm there. Nice three-pointer from the big man out of Bishop Reedy.
Something you love to see out of the big guys, but you realize they're doing this at all levels now. It doesn't matter who you are. Generally, you're shooting the three-pointer if it's open, unless you're Ben Simmons.
Yeah, even Ben Simmons can't escape a little criticism even on our live stream. But no, yeah, the game has evolved where the big men are developing a shot from long and add another element to their game. And we saw that right there from Caleb Schaefer.
Lorai hits the first of two, and now we're going to have substitutions. And onto the floor goes Aiden Schmitz for Team 1. And I'll bring you the next numbers as soon as I can find them. I know that Elijah Hughes coming in for Team 2, as well as...
I think we got Davion Bridges out of Northland. Jordan Graham from Westerville North checking in for Team 2.
8 members on Team 2. The rest of these teams are sitting with 7 guys at the least. Ball gets dropped off to Luke Ruth, and he's going to put the shot down.
And another Bishop Reedy player hitting from long range. Luke Ruth, 6-foot combo guard. And another nice bucket for Team 1.
Graham losing handles, but the ball is saved by his teammate. Now to Lorai.
Good ball movement.
And Elias Lewis with the miss.
Nice rebound from Luke Ruth.
Lewis playing some good defense, good rebound there. He brings the ball up the floor.
Yeah, it's another nice defensive play by Elias Lewis, stopping a easy bucket at the hoop.
Lewis makes a nice pass inside. Big man tries to give it up, and it's taken away.
That's Aiden Schmidt out of Dublin Kaufman, another three-pointer. Does that get them to 15 points already?
Gets them to 15,
that was quick.
They can seal the deal right now by making this free throw. If they miss it, okay. If they miss, they're going to go back to 11 points. And that was an assisted bucket, so that was 4 points. If they miss this, they'll go back to 11.
That's right.
Makes it, and this game will be over.
Good job keeping track. Nice job by Aiden Schmidt finishing the deal there with the free throw. Team 1, they look sharp, especially shooting. It took a little bit to get going, but then we saw 3 straight three-pointers from them, from Caleb Schaefer, Luke Ruth, Aiden Schmidt. And they look smooth. They look like they had a lot of chemistry out there.
We are going to have a lot of fun today. Team 1 is on the board with just 1 win at this time. And Hoops by Nature, our vision is to support each player with holistic life skills they can apply on and off the court. All coaches are either professional coaches and former college and professional players. Come see us in person here at our home gym in Grove City. Elite Contracting Solutions, LLC. We are a general contracting company providing all interior remodeling, plumbing, and electrical needs to the Central Ohio area. In addition, we also offer roofing, decks, and fencing. Partnering with realtors and investors in the area, our goal is to provide an elite experience while improving the value of your home. Coming at you next, ready for tip-off, Team 1 taking on Team 3. And it seems as if actually Team 1's going to be taking on Team 4 here. I apologize. Let's Grant Burkholder with the first pass. And they're moving the ball a lot. Niall Shahid for 2.
Nice finish by Niall Shahid. That was actually a physical drive. You could tell he got pushed around a little bit, but good body strength and concentration to finish with that bucket.
He's not the biggest guy, but being in the right position and getting the right arrow do that for you. He used the backboard well.
He does have some nice length, though. Yes, he could add a little bit of strength, but he's still, rising. He's going to be out in his junior season, but he definitely has a nice build to him.
Much different watching basketball like this versus watching Battle for the City at the end of the year, because these guys are yet to play. They have yet tipped off in their junior season.
Oh, good find.
Great pass.
That was a really nice find by Ryan Nutter under the hoop. Wasn't able to get a bucket out of it, but he has excellent vision.
Okay, looks like this is based on what I'm seeing. It looks like we're going.
Oh, nice pull-up from Grant Burkholder from Newark. Classic Newark guard. Not too tall. He's about 5'10", but he's a tough player, efficient shot maker, brings a lot of energy, great communicator. You can see him on defense already communicating. He's going to make a big impact today, I can tell you that.
I'll make one more correction here. This is Team 3 versus Team 4 to determine who will win next and who will go head-to-head in this next contest. It's hard to see because they're all wearing black and white.
Oh, Burkholder, again, that was another example of probably could have just taken that in himself. But I want to acknowledge the defensive play that Peyton Fry made there at the other end. Did a good job of forcing that miss and starting the fast break to get the offense going. This type of plays, though, will add up to points.
And it's Trenton Collins this time with a great effort to the basket, and that won't fall.
And I was impressed with the defense from 14, Ryan Nutter from Dublin Jerome right there. Team White's going to get by today, not only shooting the ball, but they're going to get it done on the defensive end so you can get those bonus points as well.
And that's another defensive stop, so that'll result in a point for the team in black.
Nice move.
That's Team 3. Here we go. Great take-up back at Jeff Amaps.
Yeah, nice play by Jeff Amaps. He's got a nice physical bend, looks real athletic, and he soared to the rim there. 6'3" forward out of Pickerington North.
Very short basket pulled up. Wonder if that was tipped.
Oh, good find.
Way to get back down the floor.
Really nice pass from Brendan Revels out of Rossford, another teammate of Derrick Forrest, again from the Toledo area. Really beautiful find and nice finish from Gavin Headings.
Ball bounces right off the chest. They get another stop here for Team 3.
I like this defense Amaps is applying to Nutter right there.
Amaps is very long.
Yeah, he's got some nice strength to him. Oh, I think we got to travel. Okay, so Team 3 is trying to match the defensive energy that we saw early on from Team 4. I like what we're seeing so far, Julian.
This is exciting to come on out and watch them play, and I'm interested to see who's going to push forward and be able to play against Team 1 in this next game here. Right now, it's all 7s on the board. So it's all about their stops on defense. It's about the assisted buckets, and another 3 here from Gavin Headings. But that won't go. Niall Shahid with his very own 3-point attempt, but that won't go either. He's knocked to his bottom. Gavin Headings tracking
nice
down
hustle.
the ball.
Whoa! Good find by Headings. Matt showing off that athleticism with the slam dunk finish.
Just daggone near a vertical jump for the dunk. And that'll be a three-point play for Maps and his squad. Pushing the ball up the floor now. It's Brendan Revels. Gives it out to a Maps, back to Revels. Revels looking for somewhere to go, being played tough by Caleb Miller.
Nice defense by Caleb Miller. And look at I don't know if he'll be the one called with the foul, but Caleb Miller definitely applied the pressure, made it difficult for any penetration there. Almost got away with the turnover, too.
Caleb Miller, the 6'1" point guard out of Thomas and Worthington.
Yeah, Caleb Miller's going to have an expanded role for the Cardinals this year. Obviously, that was a team last season that had a lot of senior talent with Jalen Sullinger, Tyrese Huey, and a few other guys. But between Caleb Miller and Joey Zalewski, those guys are going to be the ones to fill in the role to keep the Cardinals with some winning success.
Caleb Miller with a three-point attempt. That won't go. It's rebounded by a member of his own team, but it looks like there was an over-the-back called, so Team 3 will take over. Henry Young on the floor for Team 3, and he's long. Looking forward to see what he can do.
Another thing, not only is good defense rewarded in this outing, but also good shot selections too. So if you're taking shots, not really getting the ball in rhythm, passing your teammates to take contested jumpers, you're only aiding the other team, getting some additional stops and another point.
Good effort by Nael Shahid there with the bucket down low, and then steals the ball on the inbounds pass to get it to a teammate, but they can't hold on. Back in possession of Team 3, and it's Zay Bivens looking for somewhere to go.
Oh, good follow.
There we go. It was Henry Young with a three-point attempt, and then quickly rebounded by Brendan Revels.
Yeah, credit to Brendan Revels for pursuing the rebound, but White's got to get a body on that.
Burkholder gives up the ball, now in the hands of Miller. Miller drives inside and dumps it out to the perimeter. Miller, great play on the inside.
Nice touch, nice finish there by Caleb Miller. Oh, you can't leave that open.
And a great shot. That was poised from Henry Young this time, the Centennial small forward.
Props.
6'6", man.
Props to Zal Bivens, though, keeping his head up, finding Young perfectly under the hoop for the easy two. It's got an opportunity, so you get the bonus point with the assist there, too. Let's see if he can finish this
will
one.
Be for the game. Can Team 3 do it? And
nice.
They will.
All right. Team 3, Team 4 is my early prediction to win this outing. Obviously, a lot of basketball to go, but that was an impressive outing from Team 3.
Resource International Incorporated is a full-service consulting, engineering, and construction services firm assisting public and private clients to find optimum solutions to improve their environment and infrastructure. My Ball Basketball is a high-quality, durable, and innovative line of basketballs proven and chosen by the player. Each basketball is crafted to enhance an athlete's grip and overall confidence with the ball. My Ball provides a unique, personalized ball for players of all ages. Team 1 versus Team 3. This could be, well, we really don't know yet. Everyone's still getting warmed up, but we'll see who's going to start off hotter. Team 1 wins the game, has to go sit while Team 3 and Team 4 play, but Team 3 playing their second in a row. Already, quick turnover out of bounds. Back into the hands of Team 1 now on White. Lachlan McDonald. And the ball is kicked out to Vorst. Big Vorst with the three-point attempt from Rossford.
Oh, way to stay with,
Vorst with a beautiful block.
Yeah, it's that 6'9" Forrest showing his length there. That was a mean swat.
Maps, as athletic as he is, he made a good move and a little too smooth inside. Forgot Big Borsch was around.
Look at Forrest, though, making another play with the offensive rebound and then a really nice find to Luke Ruth out of Bishop Reedy, who's hit his second three-pointer of the day.
That's going to result in 4 points. That's what you want, some team ball. That three-point attempt comes up short out of the hands of Majati Cunningham Jr. Another three-point attempt chucked up from Aiden Schmidt. Short jumper this time, not able to go. Majati unable to put the ball through the cylinder. Team one finds a man deep. Corner for three, no good. Majati taking the ball quickly, finds a man on the court, and he can't finish.
Yeah, athletic attempt from Gavin Headings. Couldn't finish on the reverse layup there, but nice push from Majati Cunningham out of Westerville South to try to get the fast break points.
Lachlan McDonald with the ball. He gets at the Aiden Schmidt. Aiden Schmidt goes in for the finish. He won't finish.
Schmidt did a nice job on the drive. Couldn't get the finish, and that was largely due to Gavin Headings being a rim protector, making that hard to get a quality attempt up from Schmidt.
Must be tough playing against Forrest because he is towering over everyone at 6'9". Best matchup there would wind up being him and Peyton Fry. Or Gavin. Well, Gavin Headings also listed at 6'7". Amazing what 2 inches makes a difference.
Team one likes ripping it. They get an opportunity with a little bit of space beyond the arc. They're taking it, and they've made it. That's how they won their first game. But they're still showing off that confidence, even if it's not going in on each attempt.
They also realize if pass, shoot, it's going to result in 1 extra point. So they're looking for some assisted shots, I believe, but you've got to hit the ones that are open.
Yeah, they're unselfish shots. They're moving the ball around well. Now look at good ball movement here. More good passing. Look at that. Everyone touching the ball. Woo! Beautiful. I think Zach should give an extra point on that one, all those pass attempts there. Really great team ball movement.
And Brendan Revels finishes with a 3. And if Team 3 can get another stop here, they'll earn a point. Forrest inside with a great hook.
Really liked the pass fakes that Forrest did there in the post. Good post turnaround move, good finish. That's a really elite play.
The Maps. Finds his man in the corner. He steps in. He'll take a 2-pointer. It's going to go far over the rim. Team 3 really coming up and playing some defense now. They're roughing these guys up a little bit.
Good find.
Forrest with the tip dunk. I don't care how tall you are. I don't care if it's Shaquille O'Neal out there or Yao Ming. It's always nice being able to see a nice tip dunk.
Yeah, no, and I know he's 6'9", so he's got great size, but those type of plays require high motor. That's him staying active on the glass, continuing to crash the glass, and he gets rewarded with it. And we got a nice tip dunk to celebrate there too.
Takes some instinct as well. Got to know where the ball is, where your guys are.
Yep. Yeah, good heads up, good high energy play there from Force.
Zay Bivens' 3-point attempt's no good. Hedgepeth on the floor now, once again for Team 1. Borsch collects a runaway ball, and
he almost did it again.
Borsch almost on another tip dunk after a Hedgepeth miss, but he's fouled, so he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 now.
Yeah, Hedgepeth is just a smooth player. He's got really nice handles. Good job getting to the rim there, almost with the foul and the finish.
He looks very relaxed.
Well, he's a coach's son. So his father was the girls' varsity coach for Pickerington Central for a number of years, had a lot of success. And, coach's sons, they've spent their whole lives playing the game. following the game with a good high IQ basketball mind, and that reflects in Andrew's play. And I think we're going to see a big role out of him for Pickerington Central this season.
Zay Bivens looking for his own three, pulls it back down. And he's fouled. It'll be a foul on the floor, so they'll take it right up top. Bivens, just a little guy, but man, he can move. The 5'11" combo guard out of Reynoldsburg, wearing number 10 in black.
Ooh. Nice finish there from Ajadi Cunningham. I'm going to quick kudos to Gavin Headings. What I've seen from him today, he's 6'7" power forward out of Pickerington Central, who's starting to, you can tell, get more comfortable with his role, grow into his body. He's very skilled. I like what I've seen from his handles and his vision today. And he's taking some shot attempts. It looks good. They haven't fallen, but I think we're going to see a really expanded role from Gavin Headings for the Tigers this year. It just looks like he's just kind of growing and maturing into his body and skill. There's another shot from him.
Headings, he'll end up putting one of those down, one or two of those down here today. If he's taking them like that, he'll end up making them at some point. Forrest for three of his own,
Whoa.
And that's good.
Okay.
That'll put them past the 15 mark, so now it's Derrick Forrest and company out of Team 1 in white. They're looking to end this.
Yeah, it's a kid from Toledo that's coming to a Central Ohio event right now and showing out. Good for him, though. He's been impressive on all levels today.
Brendan Revels also.
Yeah, he's been good, too. He's been another top performer so far.
Wonder if they rode down together.
I would think a carpool would be efficient. I thought about that, too. But he didn't make the free throw.
So this
We're
won't
not
be
done
over.
yet. Good D. Ooh.
So Revels and his team will try and put out his teammate from his home school in Rossford out here in the technically what is the second round of the Proving Grounds here at Hoops by Nature in Grove City. Now at the line to shoot two, Trenton Collins from Utica. Misses the first. Trenton Collins, I believe the first time we've been calling his name today.
Yeah, I think it's some of the first action we've seen from him.
He makes the second of his two free throws. Playing back on D. Hedgepeth drives to his left. Back to the center, gives up the ball. Lachlan McDonald. Inside to Forrest.
Good pass.
Finds Lachlan McDonald. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot an extra. So this is a 2-point basket. He'll go to shoot one more, which is the and one, but then he'll have the free throw to end the game.
What a pass from Derrick Forrest, and credit to Lachlan McDonald for the good finish. I mean, he definitely got fouled on that, too. He got hit hard. But a way to finish through contact and nail the game-winning free throw. Team 1, they look like the team to beat now.
Team 1 versus Team 2 is coming at you next. Brag about this dump. It's the fastest up-and-coming roll-off dumpster rental company service in the 270 loop. Specializing in fast, friendly, driveway-safe dumpster rentals, offering active military and veteran discounts of 20%. Our mission is to have the customer do the bragging for us. And Bloom Early Education Center is a top-rated preschool and daycare child care center serving Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in education, kindergarten readiness, and provide a safe and secure place for your child. We offer programs for infants, toddlers, preschool, pre-K, and school-age children from as early as 6 weeks up to 10 years of age. Team 1 taking on Team 2.
So if Team 1 keeps playing like this, we keep getting that type of performance from Derrick Forrest. This might be a quick event because they look dialed in right now.
Seen them go out as early as 4:30, 4:45. Seen them go as late as 6:30, but what I know is the later these teams sit, the team that sits more ends up really causing a ruckus later on in the day. So we'll see what happens as Team 1 welcomes Team 2.
Oh!
And a three-point shot is up and good to start it off.
Shooter's roll.
Caleb Schaefer from Bishop Reedy.
Yeah, it's another three-pointer from Caleb Schaefer. We've got a nice duo here from Reedy, a couple from the junior class. Luke Ruth and Caleb Schaefer both showing off the ability to hit from long range.
And there we go. Showing off on his own is Jordan Graham of Westerville North.
Yeah, nice shot from Jordan Graham, a confident player from Westerville, and good opportunity for him to be out here tonight.
We'll see exactly what Team 2 can come up with. They are winless at this time after 3 games have been played. Team 2's second game, second opportunity. Nehemiah Taylor. Looked like he was going to pull up for a shot eventually, but lost the handle. Throws it to a teammate, goes out of bounds. All right, being guarded by Hedgepeth here. He gives up the ball immediately.
Nice play.
Preston Steele.
Yeah, that was a nice finish from Preston Steele out of Afrocentric. His teammate at Afrocentric, Dalen Swain, one of the top recruits in the state for the 2023 class. He'll be a nice partner in crime with him, as Afrocentric should be a team to win the City League.
What a move to make his way inside by Caleb Schaefer.
Yeah, Caleb Schaefer taking advantage of no one really contesting him at the paint. Nice way to break the defense and get the easy bucket.
Nehemiah Taylor drives down the baseline. He gives it up. Ball's back out on the perimeter. Now driving deep inside is Preston Steele. He sends it back outside. Nehemiah Taylor against Hedgepeth. Takes his 3. It won't fall. Rebounded. Offensive rebound here. Good offensive rebound.
Oh.
Tough take inside. Nick Harris ends up losing the basketball. Back into the hands of Team 1. Jason Inbody gives it up to Lachlan McDonald. McDonald with a great take for 2.
McDonald again. He was the guy that finished the last game on the game-winning layup. He once again showed a lot of strength and confidence getting to the rim with a nice finish. He's a 6-foot guard out of Dublin, Jerome, and Jerome in the 2023 class is really well represented with the fact that 3 of these guys are here today. So we've got Lachlan McDonald on Team 1, but then Team 4's got the duo of Ryan Nutter and Luke Coleman. So the Celtics are going to be one of the top teams in Dublin this year.
Beatty, Lorai, take to the basket. He's blocked.
Yeah, I think that looked like that was Jason Inbody out of Olentangy Berlin with the block. Wow.
And a great effort to get down there from Nehemiah Taylor, but ends up on his back on the floor, and he fouls his man on the play.
Yeah, really good finish from Aiden Schmidt there. Going through traffic, going through contact. He still gets the bucket. See if he converts on the free throw, too. He does.
Schmidt. And Team 1 has 12. We'll see if Team 3 can put anything else together. Nehemiah Taylor. Pump fake, gives it up inside. A few more pumps, and the ball still won't fall. Not in the way of Team 2 anyway.
Nice rebound by Vorst there, grabbing that at the highest point.
Team 1's going to need a 3-pointer to win this game. He gives it up to Vorst in the middle. It's batted away.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play by Elias Lewis. He saw that the post feed was coming, so he left his man to create that disruption. They weren't able to get the turnover out of it, but he might have saved a bucket before they, of course, now are at the free throw line. But he might have saved a bucket from Vorst.
So Ruth at the free throw line. He'll need both of these in an extra bucket to end the game, or to make it to 15, rather. There's no ending until that free throw is made. We've seen him missed many a times. And one thing I want to point out to you, Greg, is last week I was sitting here with Emma Irvin from 270.
Right.
And she was pointing out to me the three-point line goes along the track of the back of the free throw line for high school.
Yeah.
The one you see out there, the first three-point line you see is college, and then the last one is pro.
Okay.
So a lot of these players, and even the girls, I saw Kiki McElrath last week was shooting from the pro line. So they were making it. They don't realize it. So they're just doing it.
They're shooting it from pro range. That's all right. They're probably getting their shots off in practice in the backyard and testing from range. And,
unbelievable.
Shooters are just getting better these days. They're expanding.
Sure.
We were talking about that with, post players.
Inbody's at the line here, and he can finish this game up for Team 1. That's 15. So this right here is going to be for the game. But go ahead, Greg.
No, I was just, saying, we're seeing a lot of players, working on their range, working on their shooting. It's a part of the game now that we're seeing more attempts from deep.
So he had 2 free throws there, so this is this shot.
Ooh. Kudos to these refs for being able to keep up with all the caveats.
It's Zach has, with his rules over the weeks, they're like, okay, let's just make sure we get it right.
Yeah, it's a little tough to keep track, but
he's got it. See, and for a lot of people are like, poo, But at the same time, team one, you go out and you earn it.
Yep.
It's just the rules of the game. They play regular rules and then a few things for some incentives there afterward, and it's fun.
No, it's fun. It adds extra competition. It rewards, plays beyond just scoring the ball. I'm just sometimes not the smartest guy to keep track of it all.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Math really isn't my thing, though. So the talking part, I can talk to a wall for hours.
Right.
Ain't that right, Chappelle? All right, now, Hoops by Nature. Our vision is to support each player with holistic life skills they can apply on and off the court. All coaches are either professional coaches and former college and professional players. Come see us in person here at our home gym in Grove City. Elite Contracting Solutions, LLC. We're a general contracting company providing all interior remodeling, plumbing, and electrical needs to the Central Ohio area. In addition, we also offer roofing, decks, and fencing. Partnering with realtors and investors in the area, our goal is to provide an elite experience while improving the value of your home. Team 1 taking on Team 4. Coming at you now. That's Team 4. Team 1 now with 3 wins.
That's
3
my
wins.
count as well.
They need 6 for the day to win the event.
So they're already halfway there, and we haven't even played hoops for an hour yet.
Anything can happen on any given Sunday here at Hoops by Nature.
But I'm intrigued by this matchup. I think Team 4 actually matches up well with them. Similar kind of DNA-type players, move the ball well, good chemistry, have some shooters.
And we'll see if the fatigue is setting in on Team 1 at all. After
and these guys know each other well. We've got a lot of guys from the Dublin schools in this game, some AAU teammates. But the one guy that they don't know about is this Derrick Forrest. He's been the X factor.
Yeah, you get a guy come on down from Rossford, everyone's going, hey, who's this guy? I've never seen him
He's
before.
making the most of his trip.
Great
Lachlan again.
take to the bucket. Wow, Lachlan McDonald, the 6-foot Dublin Jerome Jr. I'm very impressed with him today.
By my count, that's his 3rd finish inside. Almost all of them through contact. Nice concentration by him. Nice dish by Nutter.
Great attempt from Caleb Miller out on the corner for 3, and it won't go. And a very strong take on the inside from Aiden Schmidt.
Look at that motor from Vorst. Stealing the ball.
Vorst, how strong do you have to be? And I don't know if it's more of like a leverage thing. Look, he's everywhere.
Yeah, good defense from Peyton Fry. I've seen a lot of really good defense. Ooh. Everybody okay?
Get some towels out there now. I think we need a towel out at about 3rd way of the court.
Lachlan was flying in the air there. He's an aggressive player.
These are the things you love to see. Of course, you want everyone to stay safe, so, be smart. But a lot of times, it's a lot of pride in it. And I've seen guys play harder at YMCA than I ever watch them play when they're in their game at some time.
Sure.
I'm like, wait, guys, you got to chill out. McDonald gives that up to Caleb Schaefer, and he misses a 3. One more stop for the Team 4, the team in black, and they will earn 1 point.
Ooh.
And Derrick Forrest fouls a man deep on the inside. I believe that's Peyton Fry.
Yeah, credit to Peyton Fry for being aggressive, attacking Vorst, avoiding the turnover with the double team thrown at him and getting to the foul line. So Peyton Fry, he's going to have a really big role for Hilliard-Davidson this year. His older brother Jared, was going to be a senior for the Wildcats, a really strong shooter, but he's actually spending his senior season up at ISA, up in Northeast Ohio. So Peyton's going to have a much more expanded role with the Wildcats. Already was going to have a big role. But they have a couple talented other seniors between Jaden Nervis and Ryan Parrish. So even with his brother transferring, I think the Hilliard-Davidson Wildcats have a lot of talent that will allow them to be competitive in their conference. Nice pass. Wow, and finish.
Beautiful pass and finish by Luke Ruth.
My goodness, you would think that these guys have played with each other for months at this point. Really nice chemistry, nice find by Lachlan McDonald to Ruth.
McDonald with the assist. Ruth finishes, and he's going to the line as he was fouled, and he's going to shoot one more.
I'm really impressed with how Team 1 has just finished at the rim. They've finished through fouls, finished through contact. They're just locked in.
And just a few minutes ago, we were talking about how many threes they were taking.
Yeah, we're seeing it from every player on the team.
Deep three is up and good, and that time it's Peyton Fry for three.
Fry, who's actually done some really nice things on the defensive end today. That's his first bucket from deep, showing off his range. Woo!
Wow, Derrick Forrest for a dunk on the inside, right with Fry and showing him who the man is.
Great find from Aiden Schmidt, taking it, knowing what he saw with the size advantage there with Forrest. Perfect feed to him, and then another perfect finish. Julian, man, with plays like that today, if they're going to keep this chemistry going, I don't think they're going to get beat.
And we'll see what happens right now. I'll get a score check for you. As Jason Inbody wins a battle for a ball, sends it out to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth's got a free lane open to the inside, and he can't finish.
It was almost like a little bit too open. Oh.
Interception.
Good pass.
Lachlan McDonald. Who else? And then inside, a blocking call's fouled. The shot is good. And going to the line to shoot one more.
Really,
Caleb Schaefer.
Really nice unselfish play there from Team 1, which has been their MO this whole session so far.
McDonald, Hedgepeth, and then into the arms of Schaefer, who puts it down and is fouled during the act, makes it, and now they only need 2 points to score to get to 15. Caleb Miller looking to take some control here. Unable
nice
to.
defense from Aiden Schmidt.
Schaefer, good strong take. A three from Hedgepeth could end it. Too strong. And in those kind of cases, Greg, I know it can be exciting. You have an open three. They see the scoreboard. They know what they need.
Well, and I've seen Hedgepeth connect from long range before. I know he's got the ability to make that shot, so not necessarily a bad shot from him, but great defense, though.
Hedgepeth.
That's a great play.
Rips his man of the ball. That was Niall Shaheed attempting to go inside. Now McDonald's back at the rim.
Look at him get his own board.
Wow. And Hedgepeth seems to be everywhere right now.
Good pass.
Great pass.
Great block. That was clean, too.
Caleb Miller with a great pass.
Man, this is a fun team to watch right now. They are clicking on both ends.
They really do look like they played together.
Good ball movement. Oh, almost shut it down.
Ball won't fall for Schaefer. Miller, strong take from the left side. It's contested by Aiden Schmidt, so that's going to be a shooting foul.
Yeah, that was the right call. It was a foul, but again, credit to Aiden Schmidt for keeping up the defensive intensity, not letting anything easy go by him.
So Miller will shoot two. His first is good. Caleb Miller, 6'1" guy, right out of Thomas Worthington, as you alluded to earlier on. He was playing with Sullinger. Will have an expanded role this year. And these guys are only juniors, too. You talk about them like they're on their way out, but they're really on their way in.
Yeah,
and to really shining as well.
I think you see a huge jump for a lot of players from their sophomore to junior season. You know, they usually get a year or two of varsity under their belt, but now they're expected to have a bigger role by the time they're a junior. And, you know, already I've seen a lot of improvement from these guys since I got to witness a lot of them last season.
Shot was contested, but Luke Coleman said no, 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 and he puts it in clean to the basket. This can be intense. Team 1 only needs 1 point to get to 15.
Oh.
Hedgepeth gets a rebound with teammate, chucks it back in, and it's going to go away from every teammate and out of bounds. 14-13.
I like the intensity level right now.
The intensity level is high. It's Team 1 with 14, Team 4 with 13, so a shot here for Team 4, and they can be right in the I was going to say, they could go right into the winner's bracket, but instead the ball falls out of bounds, and Team 4 will retain possession.
That's another strong defensive effort from Aiden Schmidt there, though. Forcing the ball out of bounds, just continuing to make things difficult on the offensive end for Team 4.
They're going to have to, and that is going to do it. It's Nael Shahid. He's going to have to go to the line to shoot one.
Great, relentless effort there from Nael Shahid. You could tell Team 4 was just getting hungry for a win. They turned up the intensity the last few minutes there. But it'll come down to this free throw.
If Shahid makes it, it's all over.
So you could kind of tell the guys are starting to take it a little personal that Team 1 was starting to run away here. No!
He misses it. The rebound, Caleb Schaefer. Now McDonald. And back in the hands of McDonald. He's guarded by Shahid. He's fouled on the floor. So they'll take it up top. Yeah, good hard fouls, though. It's a lot of effort there. You're not going to – that's showing you're not going to back down. I'm not just letting you go in here and take over. And you've been watching, you've been scouting these guys over the past few games. You're yet to win. You got to do something.
Yeah, and I mean, Team 1, credit to them keeping up a motor, but, fatigue may kick in at some point.
To Hedgepeth, the
great
top
ball
of the
movement.
key, and a three from Schaefer won't go.
Schaefer likes to shoot.
I'm sure Schaefer likes to make them, too.
Yeah, we've seen it for sure.
Into the hands of Shahid. Now to Miller. Miller, strong take from his right-hand side. It won't go. Might have had a little contact down low, but nothing, no whistle blown. And Miller struggling to get up the floor.
Yeah, shoot. Miller might have hurt his ankle on that one.
Deep three's no good from in-body.
So Team 1 has gotten a little cold the last few minutes here. I think they keep, looking for range. They might need to get back to feeding inside, though, of course. Good D from Hedgepeth. With Forrest on the bench, they haven't really had as much offensive success.
What they're missing is, yes, getting that ball back inside. Now, whereas last game, Forrest was able to come in during substitutions and keep on working on those guys.
Just
down
seems
low.
like it's been a little bit since they've made a shot.
Hedgepeth puts up a strong three. It goes off the backboard and is rebounded.
Great effort.
McDonald now looking to finish up in a great athletic play. It's a block, and this should be a shooting foul.
Yeah, I think he's going to the line here.
In that case, he'll take two. He has to get to 15, so he'll have two shots to get to 15. If he makes one, then he'll shoot the Elam ending next.
Yeah, that was a nice example of his aggression taking it to the hoop rewarded him with getting these free throws. I don't think he had an opportunity to actually make that basket. Kind of got bailed out by the foul, but that's a good move for him to take it in. And
a little out of control there, yeah.
Yeah, but
hey,
drew the foul call. Yeah,
if you can do it for the team,
strategy.
That's what it's all about. Hardened shots never look the best. So this is going to be it. If McDonald makes this free throw, that is the Elam ending. And Team 4 or Team 1 will move on to 4 wins. If he misses it, and he did, they're going to go back to 14, and they will. It's 14-13. We're back to where we started.
Okay, so next bucket we'll get to the game-winning free throw, right?
Yes, and Team 4 has already had one opportunity from Shahid. He wasn't able to finish. Now into the hands of Burkholder.
Hey-o.
Burkholder throws the ball out of bounds to the scorer's table.
So Burkholder, he's back-to-back plays, I think. He's, driven the baseline, and if Team 4 would have a guy cut into the hoop, he has a guy waiting for an easy bucket, but we'll see if they can adjust on that. Oh, great D.
Beautiful shot block by McDonald.
Oh, that's teammate on teammate from Dublin Jerome. Great clean block by Lachlan McDonald, who right there's got a few inches on him, so that was a nice athletic play from Lachlan.
How about those bragging rights when you get back in the same locker room?
Oh, yeah, they've done that many of times against each other, I'm sure.
Hedgepeth against Miller. And Nael Shahid puts himself into the equation. Ooh, and Hedgepeth able to get past, slip through the double team. Good strong take on the inside. It won't be enough. That time it was Jason in body. But the defense from Team 4, relentless. I also think fatigue is a factor. Beautiful three, too much.
Oh, great hustle by McDonald. Oh, fantastic hustle by Burkholder.
And then out of bounds. That'll be on Burkholder. Burkholder, what a player. 5'10". Clearly one of the smaller guys on the floor, but the hustle is unparalleled.
I love the hustle from both ends. This has been one of the more competitive games of the day, I'd say.
It's been one of the longer ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Hitting our first hour just now, though, and if Team 1 can squeak out of this one, it'll be 4 wins for them. Hedgepeth out deep in the 3 range. Back to McDonald. Lachlan, I know he wants to drive. He slips to his right, drops it off on the corner for 3.
Ooh.
And that won't fall for Jason Embody. They get an offensive rebound, and this time won't go. Yeah. One thing Coach always will tell you, that longer shots result in longer rebounds, and right now they just have the guys in the places. Hedgepeth for 3.
Too many long-range shots. Try to mix it up there. They've gone cold from beyond the arc.
Well, no one's really cutting, and there's no substitutions unless you take yourself out. And he's out of bounds, Burkholder, on his drive to the bucket from the corner. I've seen guys get stuck in that corner on multiple occasions over the past few weeks, stepping out of bounds on a pass. Hedgepeth gives it up to Lachlan McDonald. McDonald sees Caleb Schaefer cutting to the basket. But
oh, good find. There you go.
Another great take, and it won't go.
Oh,
Inbody's kicking himself right now.
Good vision from Lachlan McDonald, but they just couldn't get the finish down low. But that's the type of play you need right now for this last bucket.
I love seeing the attempt, but the finish just wasn't there. Burkholder for 3.
Nope.
Too strong. Schaefer gives it up to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth to Inbody. And Inbody.
Oh, we can't buy a bucket right now.
And you don't want to just take yourself out, even if you know that the game's on the line. But Team 4 is dealing with the same thing. So just play.
Man, Lachlan's effort, flying through on the board, man. The guy's putting 110% effort in. Oh, good find by Lachlan.
And Schaefer is met with a swat to the hand, or a high five in the air, rather. So he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Back-to-back plays where Lachlan McDonald found a great cutter. Easy attempt at the rim, though. Credit to Peyton Fry not making that an easy finish. It was a good hard foul.
Schaefer.
And now he's got to make 2 in a row here.
And I wonder, would you rather just go to –
Nope.
Yeah.
Wow. So Peyton Fry, I mean, that was a good hard foul. He saved the game on that. Came down to the free throw line, but it worked out in their favor.
These boys are hurting. Now, last week, the last girls' game went really, really long with Kiki McElrath and company. And I think they must have subbed out 2 or 3 times. So some girls were bringing themselves on and off, but they could not score. And that's going to be a travel on Burkholder. That's a turnover. Not what you want to see when the game's on the line.
Oh.
It's all about those fundamentals. Schaefer, rebound to Inbody.
Schaefer's been really good on the offensive glass.
Back to Schaefer.
Yeah.
Schaefer with a long mid-range 2. And a shot from Caleb Miller. Won't go.
Not sure that's the shot you want to take in that situation.
This is the proving grounds. There are no timeouts. You just go.
I want it back in Lachlan McDonald's hand. He's done the best job of finding someone for an easy look under the hoop. Just needs now someone to finish it.
McDonald will finish this game. You mark my word.
There he goes again. Oh, a little high that time.
McDonald, I believe, is going to be the one to make this shot and win this. Unless Burkholder does it right now. I like being right. Miller. I would like to see Shaheed do something here. Shaheed, make your way down to the middle. You're pretty much outsizing everybody, out athletic. Okay, Fry deep on the inside. He's sick of all the rest of
Good
the
block
stuff.
by in-body.
You can tell, though, that they're just like, oh, man, are you kidding me? This is where you got to dig deep and you got to find it right now.
There's Lachlan, though.
Take.
Good find by Lachlan.
I like the foul from Niall Shahid, though, from Harvest Prep, the 6'5", small forward.
We saw Caleb miss the last 2 free throws, so he's going to have to make, 3 in a row here to call it a game? Is that accurate?
It's just 2.
Okay.
Here at 14, so he makes this, makes the next one, it's over.
Here we go.
If this misses, he still gets a third attempt. And I thought that he would be getting 2 free throw attempts for the missed shot.
I hear Zach say we're switching it up.
You know what?
Oh,
Quite all right,
they're
though.
down to
Quite
10.
all right. Game on the line. You just got to make your free throws. Plain and simple.
But you know what? This is also a test to how these guys, mentally are handling these situations, right? So when you go anywhere from thinking we're 1 free throw away from clinching, winning this game, to now we're down, a handful of points, well, it's going to test your toughness. It's going to test how well you respond to that type of adversity. So that's what this Proving Grounds is about. It's putting guys in competitive situations.
And think about this. And little things like Burkholder's travel earlier on, right? The fundamentals of the game, making your free throws, not turning over the basketball. All of these things are playing in right now. And if you're watching this online, if you're a coach, a recruiter, or anything, and you're watching these young men out here play, just realize they've been playing all this ball, uncoached.
Oh, that was for the game. We're not done yet.
Unbelievable. So they'll go back to 13 now.
Well, this is also testing pressure, right? You got to finish at the line, and we've seen some good shooters not finish at the line when the game is on the line. So another element to this. There it is.
And if you finish the game defensively, then you get to choose who shoots the free throw to win.
Okay, and so that was a 4-point play for Team 1 since it was an assist. Aiden Schmidt making a badly needed 3-pointer for Team 1.
It's 14-14 right now. Hedgepeth with the ball. He's going to bring it back.
Yeah, I'm standing up too, Julian.
This is needed. This might be what we needed. The Caleb Schaefer to the basket.
There it is. Okay, this is another opportunity for him to finish it with a free throw.
If they miss this, they're going to go back to 5. How about the incentive? How about how crushing it would be to see your team go from 15 to 5 and you have to work all the way back because you had to make your free throws?
There it is.
Got it. He closes it out, Greg. What do you think about it?
It tests the perseverance there. Caleb Schaefer, he's been playing really well, but he did miss a couple free throw opportunities. But he just made the biggest one when it mattered the most.
That's all that's important.
Because that could have been crucial, taking them all the way back down to 5. So Team 1 is staying alive. Dang, they are looking good. And look who came back in, too.
Forrest is back for the next matchup, so it's going to be Team 1 taking on Team 2. We'll have finalizations on that.
Yeah, Team 3 here.
In just a moment, but it's always important to use your resources. Speaking of resources, Resource International Incorporated is a full-service consulting, engineering, and construction services firm assisting public and private clients to find optimum solutions to improve their environment and infrastructure. Remember to call RII. And then 4, My Ball Basketballs is a high-quality, durable, and innovative line of basketballs proven and chosen by the player. Each basketball is crafted to enhance an athlete's grip and overall confidence with the ball. My Ball provides a unique, personalized ball for players of all ages. They're at center court for tip-off. Team 1 taking on Team 3. Gavin Headings versus Vorst. Vorst wins the tip-off.
Okay, so now it's Gavin Headings' turn to get a crack at Derrick Forrest here. No one's been able to really stop him yet. But Headings has a nice size, too. So we've got Trent Collins on him in that possession. Nice kick.
Majati. Max gives the ball up. Trenton Collins, 3. Won't go.
That was a pretty contested shot.
Majati with his own 3.
Woo.
And that's good.
What a quick trigger. What a quick flick.
Majati, Cunningham Jr., Westerville South, 5'11" point guard. He's wearing number 4 in black at this time. Good take by Jason in body, and everything he was looking at getting after last game, he's found now. And he's found, makes the shot, and he's going to the line to shoot 1 extra.
I like Jason Imbody's aggression. He likes to get down low in the paint. He uses his body well. He's got 6'5", looks strong legs, positions himself well, and he gets rewarded for it.
Got a good, strong frame on him, and some guys you'll see that are like that. Even looking at Forrest, Forrest doesn't look like just a tall, skinny 6'9". I mean, he's a big guy, too.
There's Embody again with the rebound, and he's a junior for Olentangy Berlin, which is still a new program that is, in the growing stages of their early years. But he's a player that had a lot of success for them as a sophomore, so I think he's going to be a big big addition for their season this year.
Luke Ruth's jumper was just off the mark there, driving to the basket. Brennan Rebels. He gives it up to his teammate Trenton Collins. Collins going to make something of this. Spin around jump. No good.
Good defense by Luke Ruth there from Bishop Reedy.
Lachlan McDonald looking for his teammate under the basket, Luke Ruth. And a great strong take from Embody once again.
It was a good take, just couldn't get the finish. There's Majati with that quick flick. Oh.
So close. He knows it. Hedgepeth being chased.
A little bit behind Lachlan McDonald there.
Attempt to zip that one inside. It was like a Pat Mahomes no-look pass gone wrong.
Mapp should have just taken that himself. The left side of the basket was wide open. Embody, the easy finish.
And the big fast break plays you don't often see in a game like this, but if you can find a guy back down court, you can almost assure yourself as long as they can make it, it'll be good.
Team 1's not letting fatigue be a factor. They're continuing to push. They're continuing to make it down at the defensive end.
They've got some fresh bodies on the court as well, and we'll have our first subs of the day, as you mentioned that. It's 8-5. Team 1 over Team 3. Borst will stay on the floor for Team 1. Aiden Schmidt will come on the court for Team 1. Hedgepeth stays on.
Hey, look at Forrest front on the floor.
Forrest.
Gets the foul. But he was one of the first guys down the floor.
Yes, he was.
And if you're able to get it to him in a good position, he's going to either finish the basket or draw the foul, which he just did there.
He's got big strides like that. He makes his way down the floor. He's got a great catch ability. They gave him the ball, didn't brick off his hands or anything. He's an athlete.
Yeah, I have to imagine he's impressing a lot of college scouts watching today. With the combination of his size and motor and ability to finish, he's been excellent today.
Aiden Schmidt coming up to give some encouragement after his first miss.
Hits the second.
So Caleb Schaefer, Derrick Forrest, Luke Ruth.
Good pass. Wow. Really nice find there from Majati Cunningham. Kind of a sneaky. Oh, that's another nice pass there, too. Luke Ruth with the nice find to his teammate, Caleb Schaefer.
Good finish from
Bishop
Caleb
Reedy.
Schaefer.
Both Bishop Reedy players. CCL is going to be pretty wide open this year. So seeing these two guys play as well as they are today for Reedy might make the Silver Knights a contender this year.
Ruth couldn't find anybody as he was going out of bounds. He chucks it up the other end of the floor. And it is found.
Wow.
Great take, Majati.
Good crafty finish from Majati. Definitely not the biggest guy out there today. He's kind of a thin frame, but he's been real crafty.
Force for 3. And he said, I want it. I want it.
Oh, and that was a nice assist from Luke Ruth, finding the big man. Oh, boy.
The 6'9" center can end this game if he makes this free throw. And that'll be 5 wins for Team 1.
I heard a player say, we got one more and we're out. And they make this free throw. He's right.
Yeah, it should. In the next series, perhaps they'll call
and it drips
in. The next series, perhaps they'll call it unfinished business. But instead, Borst finishes for Team 1. They'll move on to 5 win in today's contest. It's October 10th. We're at Hoops by Nature, brought to you by 270 Hoops, and it's the proving grounds today. Team 1 is yet to lose a game.
A lot of pressure on Team 2's shoulders here that they got to keep this event going alive. You got the other teams, you know, sitting around. They haven't played as much. Granted, they need to get the win, but it's now on Team 2 to see if we're going home early.
Brag about this dump is the fastest up-and-coming roll-off the dumpster rental company, servicing the 270 loop. We specialize in fast, friendly, and driveway-safe dumpster rentals, offering active military and veteran discounts of 20%. Our mission is to have the customer do the bragging for us. And Bloom Early Education Center is a top-rated preschool and daycare child care center serving Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in education, kindergarten, readiness, and provide a safe and secure place for your child. We offer programs for infants, toddler, preschool, pre-K, and school-age children from as early as 6 weeks up to 10 years of age. Team 1 versus Team 4. I'm sorry, it's Team 1 taking on Team 2.
2, yeah.
Team 2 winless, Team 4 winless today. So we'll see how much Team 2 has in the tank after they've sat down for a few games now.
Ooh.
Derrick Forrest gets a pass inside from teammate Caleb Schaefer, and it's batted away and out of bounds. Or perhaps a foul's called, and they'll take it out from the baseline. Oh, no,
Yeah.
from the top of the court.
B.D. Lori almost got away with getting a steal, trying to prevent that post feed.
In-body finds Lachlan McDonald. It's a good safe move. McDonald almost has it stripped away.
Good block. Was that Preston steal?
Caleb Schaefer's blocked, and all of a sudden it's McDonald who goes and has a takeaway of his own. If he's a player on my team, I want him playing safety somewhere, I believe.
Ooh.
Nice, he's shifty, he's good for takeaways, and a great take to the basket. Can't finish. This ball will end up going out of bounds, and it'll stay in the possession of Team 1 after it bounced all around the hands of Derrick Forrest down low.
Yeah, Team 2, if they're going to want to win this game, they're going to have to minimize the second chances for Team 1, especially when it comes to Forrest getting his hands on the ball.
Forrest from 3 where he finished up last game, and it won't go. B.D. Lori, strong take inside. Ball rolls around and spits off the cylinder.
Good find.
Forrest.
Lachlan McDonald always looking up.
And a great way to be able to get his hands on the ball
and
not
cutting.
let it float.
Good. Oh my!
How did he end up taking that? It was like a glitch in a Madden game where he'd reach out and somehow his hands weren't touching it. It ends up on his paws. Big, long 3 from Preston Steele. That one won't go, and this could be a case of not being as ready or as warmed up and as poised as a team that's been out there and been with.
Yeah, so Team 2 hasn't played for a couple games now. So they can get a little stiff, while Team 1 has just been completely in a groove.
Schaefer 3, won't fall.
Nice rebound from Steele.
Davion Bridges chasing down the basketball. Gives it up to Lori.
There he is. B.D. Lori, as I mentioned pregame, he's an excellent 3-level scorer, so it's only a matter of time before he showed that off, and nice jumper from him there.
So Team 1 plays from down for their first time in this outing today. Short jumpers miss. Derrick Forrest gets a hands on it and it falls out of bounds. I'll say it's off on Team 2. Team 1 retains possession. Aiden Schmidt passing in. Schaefer looking for somewhere to go. He says, Forrest, you got it. Forrest makes a couple fakes. Post move inside, loses the handle. Back to Schaefer. And in-body. In-body, too strong. They're going to call a foul, though, and this will be a shooting foul. And it's too bad for the defense because in-body was way too strong going to the bucket there, but perhaps he was touched where we couldn't see.
Yeah, he's a force. He does a good job of pump fakes and trying to get the defender to get up in the air and take it off the dribble. Nice way to convert on the free throw, too.
And perhaps he was anticipating some contact there. That's why he went in so rough.
Right.
But that's what you've got to do in the OCC.
Oh, yeah.
Beatty drives left. Strong take.
Wow.
Way high up off the backboard and good for a two-pointer.
He's just such a natural, talented scorer, and we saw that there. I mean, he really did not have much of a shot attempt at all. You can tell he's probably been a little frustrated. He hasn't been able to get in an offensive groove, and he might just take over. But he's such a gifted finisher, which, as we just saw in that last play.
It's Beatty Lori wearing number 12 in black. He's from Caldwell High School, the 6'3" combo guard.
Good find. Oh, babe.
Beautiful three-pointer from N-Body.
Derrick Forrest is facing the double team, finds the open N-Body, who, as the day's gone on, he's just gotten more and more in an offensive groove. Oh, man, Schmidt. His defense has been fantastic. It's not easy getting a clean block on a three-point attempt, but that's what he did there.
Elias Lewis a little calm on his release. Aiden Schmidt there just in time. Vorst, strong move down low. Gets his own rebound, or ball gets away from him, and then he makes the shot and not fouled during. So he's going to go take a break. He's going to sit down. It's 8-5.
Yeah, it has to be
one over team 2.
Has to be a little frustrating for Preston Steele there. He did a good job to get the initial first block on Derrick Forrest, but ball went right back into Forrest's hands, and if he's going to get 2 opportunities at the rim, he's going to probably convert on the second one.
Beatty Lori taking care of the ball. Nick Harris now on the floor for team 2, as well as Elias Lewis, who's been in already, and also Nehemiah Taylor, Davion Bridges as well. McDonald making a few swift moves. Gives that up to Ruth. Ruth, spin move inside. Shot attempt. Bounces right off the rim, and he's fouled going up for another shot attempt.
Get rewarded when you continue to attack the offensive glass. Ruth took advantage of open space with no one really fighting for the rebound on team 2 there. Now he gets the opportunity to convert at the line.
He'll miss his first. And he'll make his second. Luke Root, the 6-foot combo guard from Bishop Reedy. Davion Bridges has the ball stripped away and a handoff from his teammate. McDonald goes in, and that's something you don't usually see, is him missing a layup like that, but that's okay because his teammate was trailing behind, and he picks up the pieces for 2, and that's Aiden Schmidt from Dublin Kaufman.
Yeah, the way this momentum in this game's going, I think Team 1, they're on their way to a championship.
Doesn't take much. You come on in, you take care of business, and you go home. Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful turnaround jump.
He's just cooking up. I just hope it's not too late because, you know, we've got 5 wins already for Team 1, but I was expecting this type of offensive showing from Beatty, and I'm glad we're getting it this game.
N-Body for another 3. It won't go. Rebound in the hands of Nehemiah Taylor. Taylor gives it up to Lori, the hot hand.
Oh, but he draws 3 free
throws. Lori is fouled. Yes, Greg, he draws 3 free throws. What a shame. That's not, you just don't want to give up free buckets.
No, but and Beatty's the type of guy, he's an excellent free throw shooter. I should have double-checked this before. I think he broke some, like, free throw state records this past season. I mean, he's that good. Complete gym rat. So we'll see if he makes it when this team needs it the most right now, though.
It's 11-7. Team 1 leads Team 2. Lori makes the first of his 3 free throws after he's fouled, so now it's 11-8. One of my favorite shirts I've just ever seen just now. It says, just do it later, with a Nike swoosh over the top. I'll have to see where you got that shirt.
All right, 3 big free throws from Beatty. So what? He scored their last 7 points, I want to say.
I do believe so. All for the exception of, yes, quite possibly Elijah Hughes, but yeah, I really can't think of anybody unless it was Preston Steele who was scoring for him. So, all right, team 1, ball out of bounds. They're going to retain possession. Hedgepeth up at the top against Nehemiah Taylor. Pass it in. Hedgepeth to Schmidt. Schmidt to McDonald. McDonald to Ruth. Ruth.
Oh.
Has the ball stripped of him as he's going up for a shot attempt.
Yeah, Ruth was looking for a foul, but it looks like, big 3 from Elias Lewis. I was going to say Jordan Graham with a nice defensive play beforehand.
Yeah, if they get a assisted 3-pointer, that'll do it for Team 1, but the next shot will win for Team 2 instead.
Oh, good find.
Hedgepeth for a 2.
Oh, McDonald's been doing that all day now.
14-14. If it's not Beatty Lori, I don't believe this is going to go in the favor of Team 2.
No, that's who I wanted in his hands, too.
Well, I mean, you can go ahead and give it back up to Elias Lewis as well if you can find him open somewhere. Beatty, double team in the paint. Great move.
Luke Ruth, making it difficult.
Great D.
Yeah.
It's a good move, but better defense. And he's contested. Of course, you have to look at that guy going to the basket as he scored the majority of their points in this contest. Hedgepeth. All they need is 1. I don't know if they know it. I don't even know if Team 1 looks at the scoreboard. They just go. They just play. They only needed 1 last game. They took 3 threes. Hedgepeth for 3. Will not fall. A lot of contact between Lori.
Oh, killer turnover.
Bounds for Elias Lewis. That corner gets you every time. I think the court gets a little more narrow on that side. It's never called down there.
Yeah, crucial turnover for the time of the game, though.
Things you got to pay attention to. McDonald to Hedgepeth. In body to Ruth. Ruth. He's going to drive it in. Drops it off. He's got a man open. McDonald for 3. That won't go either. Davion Bridges with the rebound. Davion Bridges, strong take to the hole, but it won't go either. A lot of good defense being played. They're going to have to slow down a little bit. Ruth, a little under control.
Oh.
And he's
we had some folks
foul.
thinking that was a travel, but the refs are going with a foul call there.
I believe there was a lot of touching. They're going to need 1 free throw. Okay, he's going to see he's calling it on the floor.
Okay.
I think the commissioner may have had a little. It's 14-14 right now, Greg.
Okay.
Commissioner may have had influenced that call quite a bit. No look pass, won't go.
Ooh. And there's Jordan Graham. Oh.
What
wow.
a play. It's Elias Lewis totally redeeming himself after he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, that little bit of a break goes their way to find Elias Lewis's hands. Good concentration on his behalf to make the finish, but here we go. This is big free throws.
Had to get through 2
whether we're going home early or not.
Elias Lewis. He makes it. Team
there
1.
It is.
Team 2 gets their first victory of the day. That brings them to 1. Team 1 with 5 victories, and Team 3 with just 1. Team 4 winless.
Not done yet.
Not done
Team
yet.
2, giving Team 3 and 4 also a solid, keeping them alive, letting them still get a few opportunities to get some exposure here too.
Nice. Well, especially when you're from Team 3, or I'm sorry, if you're from Team 3 and you've Brendan Rebels, teammate of Derrick Forrest, and you come all the way down here from Rossford, it's like, hey, man, I'm ready to go.
Right.
Meanwhile, Rebels is like, hey, I want to play.
Yeah, and he's played well today too, but yeah, obviously his teammate Forrest has had the really big outing.
Hoops by nature, our vision is to support each player with holistic life skills they can apply on and off the court. All coaches are either professional coaches and former college and professional players. Come see us in person here at our home gym in Grove City. Elite Contracting Solutions, LLC. We're a general contracting company providing all interior remodeling, plumbing, and electrical needs to the Central Ohio area. In addition, we also offer roofing, decks, and fencing. Partnering with realtors and investors in the area, our goal is to provide an elite experience while improving the value of your home. This is Team 2 taking on Team 4.
Nice finish there from Jordan Graham. He's participated in the 270 Hoops Fall League, had a nice showing, helped him get an invite here today, and he's made some nice plays.
Rebound, Peyton Fry.
Well, Preston Steele just completely stealing that offensive rebound from Peyton Fry.
Elias Lewis coming alive. Great turnaround jumper.
Yeah, building some momentum off that game-winning shot and free throw from the previous game there. Might start getting some confidence going for Team 2. Nael Shahid showing off a little bit of range there. Nice three-pointer from him.
Jordan Graham. That three-pointer won't fall. Handling the basketball, as you see, was Preston Steele along the sideline. Ill-advised pass will go out of bounds, and Steele will take it up top. Ball's in the hand of Jordan Graham. Graham to Lori. Elias Lewis is saying shoot, shoot. So someone will, and that's a three-point bucket is up and good, Elijah Hughes.
Yeah, I think that's the first bucket we've seen from Elijah Hughes. Beatty Lori did a nice job of attracting the defense and dishing it off to the open man, getting an assist.
A 4-point bucket for Team 2.
Good defense from Beatty as well.
Clawing around and inside, Peyton Fry, Hilliard-Davidson.
Peyton Fry, way to get dirty. He's a guy that likes to battle on the post and stays active on the glass, and he did a nice job of finishing through contact there.
And he was battling against Vorst a few games ago, and he wasn't afraid to go up against him either.
No, Vorst has been a great opponent for him today. Good test. Bank is open for Nehemiah Taylor out of Reynoldsburg. So Team 2, now we're starting to see a little bit more scoring from the entire roster now that they're getting a little more opportunity to play.
And it seems as if these teams, after having sat for a little while themselves, Team 2 now on 2 games in a row, and Team 4 just happy to be able to get back out and have an opportunity again. Peyton Fry sends it out to the perimeter, and that shot at three-point attempt is no good, but Clayton Bryan from Amanda Clear Creek, the 6'1" shooting guard, puts it up and it won't fall. First I've really seen a Clayton Bryan, because we've only seen him play about twice.
Yeah, from Amanda Clear Creek, 6'1" guard. There's Lori. Oh, they're just saying that's a 2.
Feeling it now.
Oh, wow. Black's already a bucket away.
That could be very dominant. The tables could certainly turn here with Team 2 being a dominant force. I would end up seeing Team 1 likely be the only team to be able to compete with them. Man's wide
Good find.
open. And unable to finish is Nehemiah Taylor of Reynoldsburg.
That was a really nice look, though, from Elias looking up court. Open opportunity. See if he could do it at the free throw line, though. Oh, good bounce.
Okay, so that's the bucket, but now he's got to shoot for the ending. Okay, so he's got to make this one.
And
then the next one. If he doesn't make this one, there won't be a next one. And so they'll have 14. They're stuck. Going hard in the paint here. Great take and fouled as Ryan Nutter of Dublin Jerome, the 6'3" point guard.
Yeah, so Ryan Nutter, he's had 2 years of solid varsity experience for Dublin Jerome. Really good sized point guard. He has really good vision, controlling the ball into the paint. Hasn't seen a lot of scoring from him today. Misses that free throw, but between him and Lachlan McDonald, Jerome has a couple great guards in this 2023 class.
He'll make the second of his two. 14-7, team two, I'm sorry, the team in black. Leads the team in white, that is team 4. Elias Lewis
in and
from the
out.
top to end it. Won't go.
Good find.
Beatty Lori takes another shot attempt. That won't go either, but now off of the leg of Caleb Miller.
Nehemiah Taylor staying with it on the defensive end, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back on their end of the floor.
Way to be able to point that way, too. You know, we want it to go your way, influence the referees in case they didn't get all of it. Make it seem like it's honest. Beatty Lori, beautiful move. Too hard off the glass, and this won't be over yet.
You can tell Caleb Miller's playing through a little bit of pain on that ankle. Nice three. That's Luke Coleman from Dublin Jerome. We haven't really seen too much from him today, but that's another Jerome Celtic that's participating out here today.
If he can make the threes like that, I could see where their team's going to be a force. Team 1 having some troubles closing here. Nehemiah.
Oh, Elias was open.
Taylor for the finish. Won't go.
Good heads up.
Seeing where Team 2 is making their mistake is they're scoring, but they're not getting back on defense. Everything they're doing, I don't know if they need subs or what, but now
all right,
Team 4 has 12.
They're starting to come back here.
If Lori doesn't finish this up or Lewis doesn't finish it up, I'm not seeing them win this game. Lori. 3 short. Rebound, Lewis. Lewis, 2-point jumper, short. Caleb Miller. He's fouled, dribbling away from Beatty Lori, and Caleb Miller gets up, wincing just a tad. I think that ankle is still bothering him, Greg.
Yeah, Peyton Fry a little slow to get up with a small limp. I think he's okay, but he's going to sit out for a minute. Team 2 is getting eager to hit that winning shot, but they're having a hard time getting a clean look.
Caleb Miller attempts a bank from around the free throw line. Elias Lewis now chatting up with teammate Nick Harris. He said, "You need a screen?" He said, "No, I got it." Beatty Lori. Lori, tough take. The ball, his hand is slapped on an attempted pass to the three-point line, and now easy bucket on the inside. Easy does it.
Okay, another bucket for Clayton Ryan. Right place at the right time.
And that's
Team
it.
4 starting to get some momentum here.
Team 4 on the way to their first victory. All they have to do is put Clayton Ryan at the line, and he has to make it, and bye-bye Team 2. That means Team 2, Team 3, and Team 4 will all have one victory, and that will then be decided in the tiebreaker when whoever's next plays Team 3. And he finishes.
Great comeback, Team 4.
Congratulations, Clayton Ryan and company. They'll move on after their first victory with a win over Team 2. Next, they're going to take on Team 3. Majadi Cunningham Jr., Trenton Collins, Jeff Amaps, Gavin Headings, Brendan Rebels, Zay Bibbins, and Henry Young.
So everybody's got a win now, right?
Everyone has a win now.
Team 1 has 5, and then 2, 3, and 4 have 1 each, I believe.
1 each, that's correct.
Okay, well, that'll change after this game.
Yes.
As Team 2 or 4, or excuse me, 3 or 4 will get one. Get their second win.
Resource International Incorporated, RII, is a full-service consulting, engineering, and construction services firm assisting public and private clients to find optimum solutions to improve their environment and infrastructure. We've got Team 2. No, Team 4 taking on Team 3. Tip-offs now. Right away. Take on the inside. Ryan Nutter goes on and tries to get himself reversed, and it won't. He's defended there by 2 guys in the paint. Deep three-pointer. Couldn't see who that was, but it's a Maps who gets a rebound and puts it in for his team to start off the game.
Yeah, it was Henry Young with the missed three-point attempt, but Team 3 keeps the possession alive with the Maps. Oh.
Deep,
Whoa.
deep from Caleb Miller.
He was feeling that. That came ready to shoot. Nice stroke from Caleb Miller.
Caleb Miller's also found something. I feel like as if every game is played, every
he's a
minute.
passionate player. He's a competitive dude, vocal, and has a nice clip from deep. Oh.
Wow. And it is Trenton Collins from Utica.
Yeah, talk about a nice clip from deep there. Nice move from Trenton. The 6'4" guard out of Utica, which is in between Mount Vernon and Johnstown.
Boy, and he broke off Nael Shahid on that play. That was something else watching. Yeah, he had broke off Nael Shahid and made it look really nasty. A Maps gives up the ball to his teammate.
Nice find from a Maps there.
Luke Coleman, I believe that was.
Oh. Maps did a nice job of contesting that layup, though.
And Maps certainly looks like he's a player.
Yeah, he's got a strong build for his age.
Zay Bivens holds on to the basketball, gives it up to a Maps. Trenton Collins looking for another opportunity for 3.
Another step back. Is he going to pull it?
Instead, gives it up to Henry Young, who misses it from 3.
Nice board by Nutter, out jumping the 6'7" headings.
Another beautiful take, a lot of spin on it, and it won't fall for Ryan Nutter. But instead, it's Nael Shahid who gets the rebound.
Yeah, he plays hard. Nael Shahid, good size, 6'5" out of Harvest Prep, long arms, plays aggressive, and oftentimes gets rewarded with hard work down the low, like he did there with the basket and the foul.
And Nael Shahid is the 6'5" small forward from Harvest Prep. T2 is a junior, just like everyone else playing today that you see. And that free throw wasn't the prettiest, but it falls, and that's what matters. Brendan Rebels. Good take, good ball moving on the inside. He loses it, and it goes out of bounds.
Nice defense from Clayton Ryan there, forcing that turnover.
And now checking back into the game. And this time, it's for the team in white. It's Peyton Fry coming back in wearing number 31. I think he went out for just a second, had a small limp. He said, guys, I'm ready to go. Caleb Miller to Luke Coleman. Coleman to Burkholder. Good ball movement here. And the ball is tipped on a pass on its way to Fry. Gavin Headings missed just in the paint. Now the ball's in the hands of Caleb Miller. Miller, drive deep from the right side.
Ooh.
Wow, what a ball he just put up.
It's a good take, but just rolled out. He wishes he had that one back.
Looked really smooth, though, going in. He had a great drive getting there and just not soft or just not in the right spot on the backboard.
Yeah, just took an unfortunate roll off the rim. It happens.
Trenton Collins see if he can catch anybody sleeping, go for another three-pointer, and we should be getting a, yes, it's a jump ball here.
Yeah, nice job by Niall Shahid getting a hand on that, forcing the jump ball. And Shahid, he plays for Harvest Prep, a program that's really consistent, you know, almost guaranteed to be a top seed in the Division III district tournament. And he was a nice player for them as a sophomore, so I expect a really big year from him as well for Harvest Prep.
Shot short from Headings. The Maps gets his hands on it for the rebound, and now it's a three-point shot that's up and out of bounds from Trenton Collins.
Yeah, it looked good at first from the release.
Burkholder bringing up the ball from Newark. And Niall Shahid, ball hits his hands and he drops it, but luckily he's able to retain possession. A little push down knee, under knee.
Nice move. Nice finish.
Majati, yeah. Taking advantage of the size difference with Majati down there.
Nice aggression from Jeff Maps.
Maps is at the line. He's shooting two. Maps is the 6'3" small forward from Pickerington North. You know, these Pickerington schools, between Central and North, they've got talent out the wazoo.
Oh, yeah. You know, you could argue Pickerington's one of the most athletic cities in Ohio, you know, suburbs in Ohio, and it's reflected from both the Central and the North basketball programs.
Caleb Miller runs
pretty
down
consistently each year.
Yeah. Caleb Miller runs down and chucks up a three, and this time on the other end, Caleb Miller didn't make, but Brendan Revels did, the 6'3" shooting guard from Rossford. So Derrick Forrest, teammate from Rossford, finally getting some good reps. Three-point attempt from Peyton Fry. Goes up and it's no good, but this time around, on the other end, a three-point also rimmed out.
Good find.
And a good, solid rebound from Rebels. Rebels with another three. He's got it.
Same spot as last time. Brandon Revels, you know, between him and Derrick Forrest out of Rossford, Rossford's got to be pretty excited about these two juniors in their program.
I would bet that is a pretty solid program up there at Rossford.
Making an impact down here in Central Ohio.
Yeah, maybe they already played through everyone up there, and they said we might as well come down here and see what else you got. Rebels finishes this one up for Team 3. They're going to move on to 2 wins, and they'll be competing against, you guessed, Team 1.
Yeah, they're back.
Coming up next. You're listening to Hoops by Nature, brought to you by 270 Hoops and Score on Air. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back to you, we're going to have Team 1 versus Team 3. Coming at you next, Julian Jackson with Greg Glaser. You're watching on 270. Yep. But, good. That's all right. No, that's completely fine. I was going to mess it up anyhow. I don't really have an out for this. You're watching Proving Grounds, Hoops by Nature is like 3 different things. Not yet. Not yet. We're running a commercial right now. Back at Hoops by Nature for the Proving Grounds. 270 Hoops. It's Team 1 taking on Team 3. We're all set. Ready for the tip. So you're seeing Team 3 in black. Team 1 is wearing white. Immediately, Zay Bibbins with his long three-point effort. It won't fall. Gets into the hands of Gavin Headings, and it's all offensive rebounds as the Maps is able to finish up for 2 to put the score 2-0 on Team 1.
Maps is built like he's like a strong safety, and he likes working down in the post, and he's been active and getting a lot of nice buckets on the offensive end.
It's exactly what you're going to need. playing against Team 1, and Team 3 actually has some good momentum going on their side. Forrest is playing the first half of this until substitutions. I'm wondering if they will keep him in, depending on how this game is going. But Team 1 having to sit for 2 games in a row now, who knows what that did to their body. Zay Bivens with a great effort. Jeff Maps on the inside again, but he cannot close it down this time. Great pass on the inside.
Good find from Hedgepeth.
He found Caleb Schaefer, who's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Opportunity to tie this one up between 1 and 3. He will miss the first. Caleb Schaefer, the 6'5", power forward from Bishop Reedy. And he'll make the second. 2-1. Team 3 in black leading over Team 1 in white. Team 1, 5 wins on the day. Team 3 with 2. Good move side to side for Gavin Headings, and a shot that won't go, but rebounded from Trenton Collins twice and then put in for an additional 2 points.
Yeah, way to stick with that for Trenton Collins. Big 2 points for his team.
That second effort, you said you have to eliminate the mistakes for team, you have to eliminate the mistakes and eliminate the second effort for Team 1, and it seems that this time Team 1 has missed that memo, and instead they're letting up some good rebounds on the inside.
Yeah, that's a good point. Giving up some uncharacteristic offensive rebounds to Team 3.
And they could be a little mentally just skewed,
oh, he's open.
I guess. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, talk about that. Kind of a little mental fatigue there. It's almost like it's taking those games off. It's kind of threw them off their mojo because that was definitely a defensive breakdown.
And a Maps finds Henry Young down under the middle all alone on the other side of the floor. So now it's 6-1. Actually, it should be 7-1 with the assist. That's a three-pointer.
Nice push from Gavin Headings to find Zab Bivens, who finally connects on a long-range shot. But that was a big one from the corner there. And Team 3 right now has got all the momentum in this game. Team 1's looking a little defeated, to be honest.
They're looking a little shell-shocked. They knew that they win 6 games and they get to go home, and now you'd hate to see them crumble and fall this way. Because if you don't, it's big pressure because everyone else knows their next win, it's all over. They don't get to play anymore.
Yeah.
So big stakes on this for Team 3 and everyone else who gets to see Team 1. But the good news is you get Team 1 off the court, they don't have an opportunity to win for another 2 games.
That's right.
Okay.
What a natural stroke.
Derrick Forrest. All of a sudden.
It's tough enough keeping him away from the post, but the fact that he's got that type of clip from long, what a player. Nice pass from Headings.
Gavin Headings did a great job finding his man over there on the other side. That last three-point attempt, that last three-point attempt was Brendan Revels. Trying to swap threes with his teammate from Rossford. Majati.
Another offensive board, though, for Team 3.
And into the hands of Jeff Maps. Now Maps doing a great job finding men open across the floor. And
another board. Good streak.
Wide open.
Oh! No.
Headings attempted to throw it down and instead is rejected. That's who's going to hurt. Team 1 got to pull themselves together.
He was too open. Team 1 caught a break there. Because that would have been a nice assisted basket, too, for them.
Something you got to think about.
Oh, there's a Maps.
Yeah,
okay,
Maps.
So he returns the favor.
And we've seen a Maps jam it down as well. 2 feet right up. Not a lot of dunks, though. Not today. Lachlan McDonald.
Oh, he can't leave him open.
Forced. This 3 won't go, and it's off the hands of Jeff Maps. It's going to stay into possession of Team 1. And Team 1 is definitely, well, they're lucky here. It's 14-5, but they've got a lot. They've got a lot of room to make up. They're down. Well, what was 9, and is now down 6. So the next score will win for the team in black. If a Maps and all the rest of them know it, stick it down low, go for 2. You're rebounding everything. Gives it up to Headings for 3. And instead of letting it go out of bounds, it's Jeff of Maps with a left hand.
Maps just making winning plays all throughout the game.
And he
can he hit the final winning play, though?
We're going to find out right now if a Maps can get this done. He made the 2. This is for the Elam ending.
Again, this is pressure free throw to keep everyone else allowed to play today. Got it.
Jeff of Maps has it. So team 3 with 2 wins in a row now. That's going to take them to 3 wins on the day.
And Julian, hear me out here. So now, if Team 3 takes care of business, listen to this. If they win their next 2 games against Team 2 and Team 4, then we're going to have them against Team 1, 5 versus 5.
I love it.
So, as long as Team 3 keeps winning here, we could set ourselves up for a final showdown.
BD Lori and the rest have really come alive here, but we're going to have, it's going to be Team 3, Team 2 coming at you next. My basketball is a high-quality, durable, and innovative line of basketballs proven and chosen by the player. Each basketball is crafted to enhance an athlete's grip and overall confidence with the ball. My ball provides a unique, personalized ball for players of all ages.
Oh, they're getting things started quickly. Nice tip and moving forward, taking advantage of the defense not really being prepared there.
2 points for Team 3 to start.
Oh, and 1.
Strong take to the bucket. He'll make it. He'll go to the line to shoot 1 more. And 2-2.
Again, that's that gifted scoring ability from BD Lori. Able to finish through contact. Can make it from all different types of angles around the rim. He's pretty good at free throws. Let's see if he can make the 3-point play. I jinxed it.
Oh, and there's a man way down the floor. I believe that's Henry Young. Nope, that was Jeff of Maps. And the Maps couldn't hold on to it. Has it picked away from Davion Bridges. Bridges, 3-point. Falls just short. Nearly tipped in. Gavin Headings with the rebound. Headings brings it up the floor, directing some traffic. Jeff of Maps. Found a Maps down low. Maps couldn't hold on to it. And his foot was out of bounds. Trenton Collins, it happens all the time on this end of the floor.
That was a good find from Gavin Headings. He knew the type of athlete he was working with Jeff of Maps, and Jeff did a good job catching that, just didn't get the finish. But still showed off that athleticism.
Isaiah Lewis with a jumper of his own, but that won't fall either. A Maps gives it to Headings. Jay Bivens out on the left side. Headings.
Nice move by Headings. Again, he's done I know he's struggled. Oh, nice steal.
Great take, great finish. The ball's knocked out of his own hands.
I know Headings will probably wish he was scoring the ball a little bit better. He hasn't had a lot of success shooting from long range, but he has done a really nice job with his floor vision, his handles. For a guy at his size at 6'7", those are some really valuable skills and traits. Nice handles there, but so if he can kind of get the scoring down, he'll really be a complete package.
Trent Collins takes a 3-pointer and misses in the hands of BD Lori. Lori steps back, 2 points.
Oh.
Into the rim and out. Headings, rebound. Taking the liberty into his own hands. He drives down the center, spins around, steps back, 2 points, good.
There's the lefty. And again, I think Headings has the ability to be able to make these shots, and so doing so at a consistent level could take him to the next level. Oh, good cut.
The give and go there. Beautiful from Lewis. Back to Lori.
Lewis and Lori have had a nice connection here today. Good finish again by Lori.
Nice to be able to see guys from, you got a guy from Caldwell, you got a guy from Olentangy Orange. How often do they play together? Never.
Say that again?
I said you got a guy from Caldwell.
Yeah.
You got a guy from Olentangy Orange. How often they play together?
Yeah, I got to imagine like that's like a 2-3 hour drive.
Yeah, you see something, you figure it out right away, and you give credit where it's due. And these guys say, hey, this guy's a good player, this guy's a good player. You mesh well together. Could be a nice little combo post-secondary. Lori, turnaround, jumper. Good.
Nice touch.
And that's just what you don't see a lot of. Typically, I feel like in high school, you either see good game in the paint or good game on the outside. You don't often end up seeing a lot of mid-range stuff like that.
Yeah, but Laura's like that 3-level scorer. And in most situations, you'd like to see a little bit more ball movement, but he's such a gifted scorer, and I think it is honestly in the best interest of his team to just take over. And they've been a better team when he's done that because he's got a natural gift to score.
Well, if you're the man, everyone else recognizes it. So it's been a lot of him, a lot of Lewis. Supporting cast along the way. And for Team 2, it's a lot of Maps. Oh, Maps just missed it. What a great pass, though, from Revels.
That was a good idea.
Revels was attempting to get it right back to him, and that's something that awareness, though, will come. That's not something you end up seeing all the time. It's not designed. You just got to look and go. Nehemiah Taylor gives it up. Stolen out of the air. Trent Collins. Majati, left-handed, good.
Really like what I've seen from Majati Cunningham. Good body control and a nice finish.
He didn't,
that was against Laura.
He wasn't scared away from the paint there either as he had somebody coming towards him.
No.
He kind of just shifts to the left and makes a great layup.
He's a talented player.
3 points. Wow. How about that one for Elijah Hughes from Whitehall?
Yeah, I want to say that's the second three-pointer. Nice range for the 6'5" small forward.
Headings in control of the ball. Gives it up to a Maps. A Maps there working against Preston Steele. And what a way to go to the bucket there. It's Brendan Revels of Rossford. He makes a good take. He doesn't make the bucket, but he's fouled, so he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. It's Team 3 up 11-9. Revels makes the first of 2. I must have had that backwards because it's Team 2 beating Team 3. So now Team 3 has 10. Going for 11. Rebels can tie it up. All tied up, 11-11. You've already had substitutions.
So what I hear is that a three-pointer wins the game here?
But it
or
has
assisted
to be
play?
Assisted, yep. So you get the extra point for the assist.
Oh, assisted play, okay.
The assisted 3 will be a 4-point play, each team with 11 right now. You can tell this is where the grit really starts to come in. That ball's bouncing all over the place. There are 3 guys going for 1 guy every time. You just see how these guys are shifting around right now.
Oh, wow. Oh,
what
wow.
A play to keep it in. Trenton Collins had the chance to go down and finish this.
That's his corner.
A map for 3.
Short.
Well,
open.
Short. But Majati's in the middle, and he's got it too, so that's going to be a 3-point play. It's 14-11.
Great touch from Majati, and credit to the entire Team 3 just being active and continuing to pass the ball.
Team 2 with an assisted 3 can do it. That's not an assist, though. Oh, and they were so sure. They were so sure it was going to be it.
Oh.
Rebels tries to finish it up with just a 3. Trenton Collins gets the rebound. He's getting mauled on the inside. They're going to take it from the top.
Laura, I still asking for a 4-point play there.
BD Laura, I didn't realize he had to look at the ground where he was about 3 or 4 times before he actually shot it.
Still a nice shot.
Beautiful three-pointer. A map.
Oh, we've got a size matchup here.
Heading.
Or a mismatch,
Heading.
I should say.
Make the turnaround move.
Hey.
That won't go. It's too short. It's 14-14.
Oh.
BD Lurai, he's going to finish this up as long as he goes to the line to shoot his free throw for the Elam ending.
Laura, I said you're not going to give me the assist on my three-pointer, then I'll take it in myself. And, again, one of the best free throw shooters in the state. But I did jinx him last time.
This is going to get interesting now, because Team 2 can earn their second victory here.
Oh, my gosh. He does not miss free throws often, and that's 2 today.
He got him on his last one on this side.
Yeah.
Trenton Collins gives it up to a Maps. He's got Bevels off to his right. He's got Headings in the paint. Trenton Collins to his left, and Majati. Anytime that ball goes
didn't need
down,
to force that.
They converge on whoever's down in the paint. It's not working out well.
Whoa!
What a beautiful block, though. I know there was some traffic down low.
I think there was a foul before it.
Maps got up so high in the air and smacked that ball off the backboard. And fouled and at the line is Elijah Hughes. All he needs is 1. He misses his first. So he has 2 shot attempts because it was a shooting foul. They have 14 points. He needs to make this one, or they won't have a chance for the Elam ending. If he makes it, he'll have a chance for the Elam ending here. He misses both, so at least they're not going to reset in points, but it's still disappointing. And then instead, he misses both free throws. The ball goes out of bounds off of Team 3, so now Team 2 gets possession and another shot to end it. 2 possessions in a row now, with BD Lorai and then Elijah Hughes for the finish. Can BD do it again? A lot of contact underneath. Blocked away, a lot more contact. Elijah Hughes for another take. Jeffa Maps, who else for the rebound? He gives it to Trenton Collins.
They've got numbers.
He's got Majati down low. Bevels decides to take it instead.
Trenton Collins, man, his energy level's been awesome. He's all over the glass.
Majati
He's got a nice bounce, too.
Don't be surprised, but look, we got a size matchup here. Elijah Hughes.
Oh, good move.
Cunningham.
Oh, he should have kept going in.
Trenton Collins for 3. And it's
Trenton Collins.
Not over yet. Trenton Collins has to make 1 shot, 1 free throw for this game to be over and for them to seal their 3rd victory in a row.
You know, I got to give a shout-out to these guys that traveled from a little further out. So Trent Collins, he's from Utica. No, you can't believe it. Oh, okay, so now Gavin Headings gets an opportunity. But, I was just going to make a comment. Trenton Collins from Utica, BD Lorai from Caldwell, the 2 guys from Rossford. They've all been excellent today, making the most of their long drives.
Headings, finish this one up.
There he goes.
He does.
Okay.
4th victory overall, 3rd victory in a row for Team 3. Team 2 is just kicking themselves. And, Greg, we're going to have to see what transpires in this next one because we have a lot of implications if Team 3 goes on to win another game here.
Yeah, we're 1 game away from the all-time showdown. If Team 3 can, sneak another victory here, we're going to have a final showdown with 2 5-win teams.
Brag about this dump is the fastest up-and-coming roll-up-the-dumpster rental company servicing the 270 Loop. We specialize in fast, friendly, and driveway-safe dumpster rentals, offering active military and veteran discounts at 20%. Our mission is to have the customer do the bragging for us. Bloom Early Education Center is a top-rated preschool and daycare childcare center serving Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in education, kindergarten readiness, and provide a safe and secure place for your child. We offer programs for infants, toddlers, preschool, pre-K, and school-age children from as early as 6 weeks up to 10 years of age. Team 3 taking on Team 4, and they're tipping off now. Headings wins the tip-off. Goes to Trenton Collins. Trenton Collins has a Maps to his left. He's going to take it in the paint himself.
Good aggression. His motor's excellent.
He's really started to, I think, find his comfort level here today as game by game. Now he's had 5 or 6 games played. This might be his 5th or 6th game.
Comfort level and his athleticism. He's got a strong bounce to him, and he's also showed that he's hit a couple threes. So he's had a really nice all-around day. Also, a big reason Team 3 has had this winning streak. Nice 2 free throws too.
So we've got Caleb Miller, who we know can shoot. And he was dealing with a little ankle tweak earlier. It looks like he's good. He's going to get a 4-pointer, an assist, and a 3-point play.
Luke Coleman with his second 3 of the day.
Trenton Collins. And Collins pushes that over to Henry Young, and who misses a 3-pointer from a long way. Young, the 6'6" small forward from Centennial, wearing number 21 in black. It almost seemed as if, well, Miller's back with the ball again. It looked like Fry was a little uncertain on what to do with the ball once he had his hands on it. Turnover from Miller to Heading. And now to a Maps 3-point play.
Jeff Maps, great job running the floor. He's been pretty close to automatic on his finishes. And he likes pushing it, so he's had a lot of opportunities to finish too. But he doesn't at the free throw line. Hennings getting a little maybe greedy trying to get a steal there, but appreciate the aggression.
Something you don't see every day is full court defense. So on a day like this, you're like, oh, you know, it's the Sabbath. You know, I'll take a day off. I'll take a play off. These guys, that's not what they're doing. That's not how they function.
Yeah, but, you know, it's not like we're, got any fouls in the bonus or anything like that, so you can't foul out. So why not be a little aggressive?
Trent Collins, great play.
Look at him stay with it, though. Ooh! Athletic play to finish with the left hand.
In the air, didn't even fall with it, just sets it back in the basket.
Good take, too. Luke Coleman, nice couple buckets this game. He's starting to blossom a little bit on the offensive side.
And wincing here is Caleb Miller. As he's moving backward. Yeah, wincing in a lot of pain, really. Or so it seems. And Zay Bivens takes a 3. It won't go, but he goes back in deep to the paint.
Man, look at these guys attacking the basket. Team 3 is not going away easily at all. Jeff Maps again attacking the basket and getting rewarded for it.
And this time it was after it was Zazen Bivens missed 3.
You'd see
rebound. Then it goes back to Bivens. Bivens still can't finish, but then a Maps comes back in and pick up the pieces.
Yeah, you just kind of see the level of intensity getting a little bit higher here. Team 3 knows that they've got an opportunity to win this whole thing, and they're playing at a high level right now.
And we've only got one more game until Team 1 comes back on the floor. And then that's when everyone else will set in that this is about to be over. But who knows how long that can last. And we've got right under an hour left of good basketball here at Hoops by Nature in Grove City.
Good take. Nice move by the big man.
Yeah. Majadi Cunningham gives it off to Headings.
There
That's a 4-point play. Cunningham Jr. to Headings.
Okay. Headings now getting a little bit of rhythm offensively from range. That was a nice 3-point shot from the lefty.
And Headings is calling for a defensive stop, which might put them up to 15. And if that's true, I think Headings was just calling for a stop overall. I think any defensive stop, I think, is a good defensive stop. So Headings like, hey, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Because they know they can score.
Look at Majadi pushing the tempo. Ooh, he almost had Headings there.
A Maps. He'll take us to finish it up on his own.
Same.
It won't go. Trenton Collins, though, underneath. He's so athletic.
All-star effort right here. Does he just need to finish with the free throw?
You know, we're gonna have to get on. We're gonna have to get with Utica and see where else we can find these games this year, because I know they're not playing a lot in Central Ohio. until around districts. I know that the girls' team at least played against Bishop Hartley last year, but that shows
boom,
the strength in division.
Okay.
Look at that. I've even got a clap after that. We have 4 straight victories from Team 3. It's Team 3 with 5, Team 1 with 5.
How good is this, man? Team 1, we thought we were going to be out of here pretty quickly as they rolled off 5 straight wins for themselves. And now Team 3, they were the ones that were able to keep this thing alive, and then they've whipped off, like you said, 4 in a row. And now we've got a sudden death showdown.
Well, I can't exactly hear what he's saying out there. We need to put a bug on old Fleer. And hopefully he's telling them that they're going to go for all the marbles right now. I'm trying to get clarification. Both teams have 5. Okay, this is the championship game.
Okay. So any rules, stipulations do you learn?
I didn't learn much.
Okay.
They're men of few words, but
Right.
from what I understand, it's just whoever wins this one, it's over.
Okay. Well, hey, I mean, this is what it's all about.
We have any special
I think
rules
these
or
teams are both
regulations for this one?
absolutely earned the right to be here.
No assisted buckets? There's no assist rule this game. So assisted buckets are not an additional point.
Okay.
Hoops by nature, our vision is to support each player with holistic life skills they can apply on and off the court. All coaches are either professional coaches in former college and professional players. Come see us in person here at our home gym in Grove City, 1700 Dyer Road. Tip off, Team 1, Team 3, both teams with 5 wins. Headings catches his own tip and passes it to his teammate. So we've got the 2 kids from Rossford here. And Brendan Revels and Derrick Forrest. Now I'd like to see what this kind of competition will bring. Who would have thought the boys from Rossford are going to bring championship caliber to these teams in Central Ohio?
And what I want to see is how Gavin Headings plays against Derrick Forrest. Forrest has been the best player on the floor today. Headings is just getting better and better as the day's gone on. He's going to have to be real physical with him and win that matchup for Team 3 to get the advantage here.
Majati Cunningham Jr. taking the reverse all on his own.
Dude, Majati, man. You look at him amongst everyone else out here, and he doesn't really stand out. Smaller, skinnier kind of kid. But he has been one of the best finishers on the day. Really been impressed with the Westerville South Junior.
Ruth, 3.
Oh.
That's good.
He started the whole session off with a three-pointer, and he's hitting a big one in the championship game now. Oh, Majati might have been open under the hoop.
Let's see how many risers we have in this one. You've got to be able to respect Majati here as Rebels takes it in on his own.
Hey, look at Gavin Headings, though, being aggressive and attacking the hoop.
And that then
the
resulting
alive.
in the player from the other team landing out of bounds. And landing out of bounds there, that was Jason Inbody.
Okay.
3-pointer, good.
Now he's coming on. That's the second one.
Caleb Schaefer. Ruth with the ball. Majati quick, almost has it batted away, but we know Vorst, he hit it from his spot, but it won't go. It's way too strong.
Majati.
Beautiful take, Majati Cunningham Jr. from his right side this time.
Oh.
He said, I can do both.
What a crafty finisher.
Ruth, open lane to the bucket, and he'll finish. Good
No
routine
problem.
play. Majati had 2 guys to guard, and there was nowhere he had to make a decision quick.
Yeah, credit to white team here, Team 1, to continue to push. Convert on the 2-on-1 fast break.
Headings being guarded by Vorst. Collins being guarded by Ruth. McDonald on Majati. Collins gets a screen from Maps. Maps brings it out. Maps, he'll take it on his own. Spin move, inside. Bucket's good. And we'll have substitutions during our next dead ball. Great pass along the inside. It's going to fall for Caleb Schaefer at Bishop Reedy.
Really high-quality play of both ends right now.
The substitutions you make in this contest right now is going to define how this game is going to end. because, yep, I thought so. They're going to keep Forrest on the floor. You have Hedgepath in the game. You've got Ruth. But you're missing out now on Aiden Schmidt. Oh, I'm sorry, Aiden Schmidt is on the floor. Hang on, I'll have to get confirmation here. A Max from his left side. Henry Young with the ball. Trenton Collins. He wants to drive. He does it against Ruth.
Good defense by Ruth.
And Ruth defense results in a missed opportunity for Trenton Collins.
Oh.
Schaefer had a great cut to the basket. Just missed. Ball in the hands of Ruth. Ruth drives to his right against a Maps. He's not going to make it.
Good hustle.
And a Map still playing defense from the floor as he's on his backside. He sticks out a Paul and knocks the ball away.
Yeah, a Map's shoe started to fall off, so the refs decided to play it safe, blow the whistle.
So
got some sweat on the floor to wipe
Aiden
up here,
Smith,
too.
Caleb Schaefer, Hedgepeth, Ruth, and Derrick Forrest all on the floor for Team 1. This is the better that you can do. The only other person I would think about right now is Lachlan McDonald.
Yeah, Lachlan's been fantastic point guard for them today. Good finishes as well.
Hedgepath against Bivens. Bivens won't finish. And Forrest steals the ball away from his teammate for the rebound. A Maps gets it to Bevins. Bevins.
Oh. But look
Crazy
at a Maps, man.
Basket and a Maps there again to put it back for 2.
He is hard to keep off the glass.
He's everywhere that you're not. And anytime that you see a guy that's on his hip, it's probably because he's been following him and playing defense. Always where he needs to be. And then Schaefer, Caleb Schaefer, with a great take there.
Good control.
It's 11-9. Back and forth. This is what you expect championship caliber to be like. Gavin Headings gives it up to a Maps. Maps has Henry Young to his right, gives it up. Now in the hands of Collins. Headings, 3. It's good.
He's feeling it.
And without the
Gavin Headings.
Gavin Headings. Woo!
Making a statement right now. Man, he's playing with a lot of confidence. And credit to him because he was not – there weren't bad shots, but he just wasn't converting earlier, and he kept the confidence going, and now it's paying off, making a big difference for his team.
Headings and his team lead by 5.
And I challenged him in this game, going with against Force, and
Caleb Schaefer with a 3 of his own. And they're down by 2. A 3-point play from Team 1 or any basket, including a free throw from Team 3, will get them to 15. Heading. And now it's for the win.
Three-pointer's going to get it to the line.
Schaefer said, I want it now. Actually, that was Ruth. That was Luke Ruth for the attempt.
Oh.
Bevins gives it up to Henry Young for 3.
Oh!
And Young has to make his free throw for the Elam ending. And what a way to go.
Wow.
For Team 3, who was winless when Team 1 had 5 wins.
Henry Young, I know. I can't believe we're in this situation.
Henry Young.
Here we go. Game over.
Young. That's it.
Wow. I did not see that coming. What a comeback.
You wouldn't have thought the way we were talking at 3:45 is not the same way we're talking at 5:20, because Team 3 has come back from just I can't even describe what that was.
That was wild. Good win for Team 3. All around great event. That was really competitive. We saw really strong effort, guys on the floor. This meant a lot to players, and it's nice to see you guys compete. And we're just now about a month and a half away from the regular season starting. This is I'm ready. I'm can't wait.
I cannot wait either. And if you're tuning into this, then you know what talent is what talent is and what talent it surrounds the Central Ohio area. Also, like Rossford, Utica, Caldwell, some of those schools. And if you're watching, of course, you're subscribed to some of these things. You have access to that. So reach out to some of these players and check them out, see where they can play, because I'm excited enough to be able to go out and just watch some of these guys. I know I'll be calling some games this year as well. So that's something I'm looking forward to, and the excitement of not just these players individually, but some of the seniors that they have in the surrounding area and the other talent that we've seen throughout this series for the Proving Ground. So congratulations to Team 3 today. The team comprised of Majadi Cunningham Jr., Trenton Collins, Jeff Maps, Gavin Headings, Brenton Rebels, Zazen Bevins, and Henry Young. Henry Young closing that game out with a three-pointer and a free throw for the Elam ending. So I want to say thank you very much for everyone coming out and listening and tuning in on YouTube. Thank you very much to my broadcast partner, Greg Glazer, writer for 270 Hoops. We look forward to seeing you again this year. For everybody, I'm Julian Jackson, and you're watching the Proving Grounds on 270 Hoops at Hoops by Nature, brought to you by the Score On Air Network. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you again.